Naturally, I'm a StarCraft fanboy, so I pre-ordered. So I have Artanis today, and we're here to play Artanis. And I haven't touched him at all this morning. I, of course, poked around over maybe 2 weeks ago on Heroes Nexus when they posted the Artanis builds, but they had no meaning to me because I didn't actually get to try him out. So now I'm here in try mode, where we should start. And we're going to start by going through the abilities, you know, looking at kind of what kind of spec I sort of fall into. Then we'll do an AI game, because that's the right way to do these things. We're going to go all AI teammates. We're not going to embarrass ourselves in front of real people. I remember our skeleton game. That was my very first AI-only game I've ever lost. So, you know, that was okay. So we're going to stick to that. Then we'll move on to quick match. And when we get to quick match, I'm assuming we're going to have some issues, that we're going to have really, really long queue times. So during those in-betweens, we're going to spend some time going over general map strategy, because it's something I keep going over in the lessons that I'm doing, and I think it's something we can all benefit from, sort of in a public forum. Let's get that information out in a big ball, so that everyone can enjoy sort of general map strategy. And then when I do my private lessons, I can just point people to those videos, and we can save time and focus more on the heroes that they need to work on. So anyway, that's the rundown of what we're up to today. Let's go ahead and toggle these guys off, because I just want to see what's going on. Who is this guy? Of course, he's Artanis. Put on some clothes for the occasion. Good to see Artanis. I'm looking forward to giving him a nice golden mouthfeel mount. I think that'll look good. Blade dash. Dash forward, dealing some amount of damage. That's the problem, because we don't actually have health bars regularly viewed in this game. It's kind of hard to tell what damage means what. Then return, dealing more damage, a lot more damage.
Reveal the way.
Neat. Okay. Interesting. I think we all agree that we didn't expect a warrior to dive forward and dive back to where he previously was. But you know, it could be cool. I think it's mainly because of phase prism, that we do this in the first place. I think you're gonna like swap places with someone, and then once they're here, you're gonna dive to them, attack them, and then run back as they try to run back to where they previously were. Seems like the general theory, but Twin Blades. Cheap spell, 25, cooldown 4 seconds. Wow. Your next basic attack immediately strikes the enemy 2 times. Do both count as basic attacks, or is the other one a spell? That's important to note. I guess we'll see as we get deeper into him. Phase Prism. Fire a Phase Prism that deals 55 damage to a hero and swaps your position with theirs. Okay. Interesting.
With honor.
So let's go ahead and turn on Arthas here. Before we make our first choice, let's just kind of see what's going on. So, Phase Prism. Ah, that's cute. I assume that's what we'll want to do generally.
It is destined.
Okay, so both are basic attacks. And then what? Alright, so the return is a lot more damage. Definitely feel it. Short range on that Phase Prism, though. Kind of first reaction is to put whatever points I can into increasing that length. Alright, and then oh. Okay, so they don't run in a straight line back, but that is some decent burst damage on the W.
Those who are divided fall.
Okay, cool. Shield Overload. 20-second cooldown. Oh, 20-second cooldown. I didn't even realize it had a cooldown. That's that kind of destroys the sort of theory crafting I was doing in the background. How's it going, Newman? Good to see you. Do we not have our chat on today? We need to fix that. Let's get some chat on the screen. You guys are important. Add questions to the show. Fill it out. Gotta be able to see what you guys are talking about during game. Okay, that's gonna be giant, most likely. And for now, you will be hidden inside some buttons there. But yeah, it's all right. It's all right. There we go. Cool. Let's give that a test. Yeah, it's a little hidden by the menus right now, but still important that we see you guys. Thank you for being here, everyone. All right. Let's try to choose. So anyway, I was on Shield Overload. If you take damage while below 50... Oh! If you take damage while below 50% health, you gain a shield for 5 seconds. Your basic attacks lower the cooldown of Shield Overload by 4 seconds. What? Wait, so if you take damage while below 50, I gain a shield. If I take any damage for 5 seconds, my basic attacks lower the cooldown of Shield Overload by 4 seconds. So wait, so W reduces it by 8. And we can assume I have about a 1 second attack speed. So that's not very long at all, is it? Well, let's piss off. Let's piss off some towers and see how this thing kind of works. Okay, there it is. And there goes the cooldown. Oh, wait, no, I'm not gonna dodge. I'm gonna go back. Oh, hey, cool. Actually,
It is destined.
so I actually did manage to survive that by diving out of the way. It refreshed. I came back, took damage, and got a shield. That's cute. Phase Prism refunds mana and cooldown when I miss. 8 seconds. Oh, I'd still have to wait for 6 seconds. No, let's be skilled and not miss. How's that sound? Twin Blades reduces incoming basic attacks. Oh, okay, so it's my version of block. Reduce the damage received from the next hero attack by 3. Okay, this is important. Let's check this out. So there's... So I got my block charges. And then I have 2. Oh, they're not listed anywhere. So are they infinite, is my question. Towers don't count as basic attacks. So I don't think we're going to learn anything doing that. And I can't really make Arthas attack me. So no real way to tell there.
Choose a talent.
I'm guessing they last forever. In which case, like normal block, when you get the 2 charges. In which case, that is an amazing ability, and that's going to be a lot of reduced damage. Opponent Twin Blade attacks deal 100% more damage versus non-heroic enemies. That's neat. Don't know... I mean, reactive parry. I'm thinking full tank, of course. So that's what I want to do. Gilliam, nice to see you. My life Warrior as well. If you're trait and you stand in ammo, do you get a heal? I'm not entirely sure what the question is there, Newman. Have at another go.
With honor, I lead.
Okay. So I think this basic attacks is pretty darn hot. Let's keep leveling. Oh, I don't just press the button over and over again. Set level.
Choose a talent.
There. Oh, I'm back home. Well, that's fancy. I guess we'll just go. Boom! 30. Yeah, we're gods now. Basic attacks. Shield battery reduces shield overload cooldown if it expires. Reduce shield overload cooldown by 6 seconds if it lasts for the full duration. Oh. Uh-oh. Yeah, no, that's not gonna last. Wow, that got pretty big, didn't it? Lethal. Increase blade dash range and speed. Huh. That's interesting, isn't it? Chrono Surge. Hit an enemy hero with Phase Prism, granting 25% bonus attack speed for 4 seconds. Well, that doesn't seem very good. 25% isn't a ton, and they're going to be misplaced. And I'm also thinking that I'm going to Phase Prism and then immediately Blade Dash, right? That's my thought. Can I dash? No. Okay, spells are delayed. Spells are delayed when I'm dashing. If I cast anything, it'll cast as soon as I'm done dashing. So, not doing that one. Templar Zeal. Blade Dash cooldowns, recharge 25% faster. Huh. 75% faster. When But I don't know. I don't know why I would want to do that. But let's beat myself up here and see what happens. Oh wait, I guess we're level 30. Yeah, these towers aren't really gonna work, are they? No, this is gonna take forever. Well, it's good to know I'm a god at level 30. Hey! Oh, wait, whoa, hang on. Hang on there a second. I just dashed through a wall. That's a big deal. That's a really big deal. All right then, that is important knowledge. How's it going, Nemorv? Warp sickness. Okay, here with phase prism also slows by 30% for 3 seconds. That's pretty hot. Blade dash and phase shift have no clip. That's important to know. Ah, some murky egg dives. That's kind of neat. I wonder if you would have enough damage to kill Murky.
With honor, I lead.
I mean, okay, so those are level 30 mercenaries. That's a little more accurate. And they might actually do some accurate damage. Yeah, they hurt a bit more. But I'm just curious to see that. So what are we doing? I got my shield. My blades, reduce it. That's pretty hot. I'm a big fan of that. Unless I don't want to take block because I want to take damage, so I activate my shields. I don't know. We'll see as we go deeper into this. So blade dash.
A bold plan.
Okay, so I'm at 50%. Below 50%. And it starts at 10. Okay. Maybe that one isn't so hot. Oh, cooldown recharge. Okay, so it's recharging faster. It's not setting the cooldown and actual time lower. Cool. Could be a big spike in damage still. I don't know if I take anything else here. So I think I'm going to stick with that. Cool, let's go on to 7. Howdy, Tibbles. Didn't miss too much. We just got going here. Learning about no clipping. Any damage taken below 50% procs the shield if it's off cooldown. So the smaller damage, the better. Right, but I'm just curious about as we get deeper into the hero, do I want to hit 50% faster? I don't know. I still think block's going to be the preferred talent at level 1. Let's check out these. So I like the slow. Thinking about doing that. Increase blade dash damage. The damage of the first dash of blade. Oh, the first dash. So not the return dash is what you're saying? I assume? Solarite Reaper is totally a badass phrase, by the way. Thank you, Blizzard. Cyanox Energy. Every time Blade Dash hits an enemy hero, it reduces Shield Overload's cooldown by 4 seconds. Every time. So on the return, it should refresh it as well. So if you just dash through everything, you should have Shield Overload, but you still have to go down to 50% to even get in the first place. So maybe that's a little too much if-then statement. And follow-through, which I think we'll be activating a lot with Twin Blades. I'm kind of hovering between Warp Sickness and Solar. Of course, with Warp Sickness, I'm making the mad assumption that I am going to hit this every time. Maybe Blade Dash is the preferred, particularly if I'm going with this. I don't know, it might still be kind of have that situational problem. The range and speed. I want to see that. Let's reset
Choose
talents.
a talent.
I think we're still going to do range and speed. You know what? I think I might like that. That just feels nice. That feels responsive. Cool. So if we're not invested... Oh, no, we are invested in that. So we want to increase Blade Dash initial damage. Okay. It's decent numbers. Suppression Pulse. Damage and blind enemy in a large area. Fires a large pulse from the Spear of Adun, dealing damage. Blinding enemies for 4 seconds. 4 seconds unlimited range. Huh. Does it give sight? It does. Neat. Toggle cooldowns. Oh. Wait. Yeah. Oh, am I pressing the right toggle cooldowns? Oh, yeah, there we go. Yeah. Okay, well, it blinds. That's what's really important to me. If I'm tanking, I'm going to take this against Rainers because I want to blind them. Let's reset some talents. Got a pretty decent little build going on. I think I'm going to really enjoy that speed. Might be too slow, might take too much damage without it. And then increase damage because we want to be scary. And Purifier Beam chases an enemy with Orbital Beam. Target an enemy hero with an Orbital Beam. Dealing damage, a lot more damage. Buds one target per second for 8 seconds. Chase them if they move. Okay, we're gonna have to, let's turn on Artanis here. And hit him with the laser. That's a nice little crouch he does. Alright. So let's get him moved and see. That actually messes up a number of things. Well, let's just turn on all the Purifier Beams. Also unlimited range? Unlimited range. Cute. So I think we're going to be doing...
Choose a talent.
I think I'm going full tank. I like playing tank, as you all know. So let's definitely... And I need damage to tank, in my opinion. I like being a high damage tank so people can't ignore me. So I think Suppression Pulse is going to be what I'm going to be doing most of the time. Oh, Purifier Beam. Okay, so it can target buildings.
Choose a talent.
Let's not take that at face value. Let's see if that actually works. Purifier Beam. Oh, no. I can't target it. I can't target these buildings. It's unlimited range. Can't do. Suppression Pulse can, but nope. Can only target heroes. Oh, okay, so if they run by buildings. So basically, you're not going to want to drag the giant laser somewhere where you don't want it to be killing whatever you're on. That makes sense.
Choose a talent.
I'm sure there's going to be a lot of people dragging lasers into their teammates, into buildings, and getting themselves killed. This is good practice, too, since I will have to do this mid-game in combat. So, Suppression Pulse, excellent. On to level 13. Usually a rather important talent pick. Phase Bulwark. Shield Overload reduces incoming ability damage. When Shield Overload is active, you take 50%. That's cool. 3 times. Oh, 3 times. Reduced once for every basic attack. Wait. So 4 seconds. Now 3. So that's 12. Yes. 12 off of 1 hit. Actually, let's kind of see if it has the Sonya problem. If I'm attacking, and I auto-attack, and then I 1-2. Okay, so the attack, what I'm checking there is that the auto-attack cooldown is reset, and it is. So I have this 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1. I still have to wait for the next one. So this is powerful, but I'm not losing value in basic attacks by taking it. If it was actually on auto-attack cooldown like Sonya's Slam was, I would go 1, 2, and then immediately get one out. This talent would actually make me go 1, 2, 3, get another one out, but it would be delaying the amount of damage. I'm getting 1, 2, 3 anyway, so that's not the case. Good. Cool, so not a bad talent, just might not take it. Gravitron Vortex. Phase Prism pools and damages an additional enemy hero. Oh. Oh, it deals damage. Okay, that's good to know. Huh. Additional near the hero, though. How much range is that? And Burning Rage. Burning Rage gonna clean up Zagara creep. All that sort of thing. I guess we do the next hero basic attack by... yeah, I mean, that would give me another stack of block if I lost it mid... So if I'm being wailed on by a Vala and I pop this with 3 attacks, I will get 2 charges, 1 gets destroyed while I'm in the middle of it, ideally, and I get a 3rd stack.
Together, we are strong.
That sounds pretty good. I kind of like the burst damage on it, too. 16. Graviton Vortex on the Mercs. It does not work. It is, if you're talking about... Wait, Graviton Vortex. What is Graviton Vortex? Which one's... oh, Graviton... Oh, additional enemy hero. That'd be interesting, wouldn't it? But no, it doesn't work out that way. Oh. Activate reduces the damage received from the next hero basic attack by 50. Oh. Activating twin reduces the... Okay, you're right. You are absolutely right. So I can have 2... So gotcha. Okay, so there's 1 charge. It's already on me because I haven't been hit. I would have 1 charge of block and then a 2nd. Okay, so that's not as strong as I hoped, but I still kind of like the burst damage. We maybe just be taking Burning Rage because we're a tank and we're in the middle of things so long. That would make sense. Level 16. Thank you for that. Arb 17er. Arbiter? Is that what you're going with? I like that. Shield Surge. Increase shield overload shields by 50%, but decays the amount... Oh. Okay, so big shields, but they go away fast. That shouldn't be a deal breaker, but I don't like decays in general. It's hard to perceive. I want to be on the field constantly putting out the same sort of numbers. If I do a slow that then decays over time, people might just turn around, shoot me in the face, and then just walk away when it's done. They could do that anyway with any slow, but I'm just not a big fan of decays. While Twin Blades is active, you have a shorter distance... What? Oh! Oh, Zealot Charge. Okay. Well, we gotta try this out. I mean, we can't not, so... Oh, wait, hang on. Okay, there it is. Okay, so I get a little circle. It's a small circle, but that's pretty cute. I like that. That's pretty cool.
Choose a talent.
Let's see what else there is.
A wise action.
Yep. And then we went this, and then Suppression Pulse, and then... I think, yeah, still doing the...
So this
So-
is the plan.
Titan Killer? Oh. Wow. Twin Blade attacks against heroes deal an additional 2.5. Holy crap. Wow. Yeah, real reason to stack. Is there anything else we can put into? No, that's everything. We're basically maxed unless we do... you know, I don't think I'm going to be clearing lanes very well anyway. I don't see the point of this. Because they're basic attacks on a single target. Yeah, Titan Killer sounds really hot. What's this one, though? Psionic Wounds. Twin Blade's final strike causes enemy heroes to become vulnerable. Ooh. Oh, Blizzard. Oh, you're making me do the... You're making me do math. Which one's better? Okay, so... I hate this question. I hate math. I hate word problems. And they're both 2.5 and then 10. Final Strike, Twin Blades, attacks. So I have 3. Alright. Okay. Hang on. Alright, hang on here. Let's... Alright. So, let's say... Okay, so a Diablo has... He's all maxed out. He's put everything. Let's get the biggest health pool we can. 8,000 for a level like 25 Diablo with full souls. More damage versus heroes. Additional to the target's maximum health. Or we do... So how... So times 2.5? Is that... No. How do we do... And then we divide by 2.5? Is that right? I don't think I'm doing that much. I've forgotten how to math, guys. Let's see. Right? Because I want to... No, wait, hang on. It's a percent. Okay, that's right. I need to make it a percent. Yes, and it is 0, because that's a 10 hole. Yes, there we go. Okay. Yes, thank you. Thank you, chat. We're good. So 200 extra damage and attack. Or we get 25% bonus damage off the final attack. All right. So my return does 525 damage. Because really, over the course of 2 seconds, the most we're going to be able to pull off is maybe that and one bonus attack. Because it's the final attack of the Twin Blades. All right, so 525. So 525. And then we times that by point. Yeah, I think okay. And then, well, everyone else is doing damage too. But it's only twin attacks. 3 of them. So that's 800 damage. I don't know, guys. That's... yeah. That's, you know what it'll come down to? Titan Killer if I'm the one succeeding at doing the damage. And I think we'll go Psionic Wounds if my friends are the high damage ones. Because, as we see there, I'm only going to put out about 300 points of damage, whereas this will put out about 800 points of damage over the course of it. Yeah, but I think we're going to go Psionic Wounds if we have, like, that Rainer on our team. Right. Exactly. Well said, Arbiter. Cool. But let's assume we're going to be complete badasses, right? And do Titan Killer. The one problem with this, that could be that my triple strike does 3 hits, and they can run away while I'm doing the hits. That's a curious idea. Because then I don't land my final one. And in that case... yeah. So let's say I go in, I go bzoo, 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 but they're like an Anubarak, and they just tunnel away before the final hit is done. This doesn't go off. In that case, Titan Killer. All right, so here's the hard and fast rule we'll do for ourselves. Titan Killer if we're high damage in the game, and... we are reliably getting off all of our... No. Titan Killer if we are high damage in the game and our enemy tanks aren't very mobile. Right? No. Are mobile. Either way, let's just move on. We'll move on here. Either way, this is a tough decision, and I think we'll decide if I'm doing damage or if my team's doing damage. There's a lot of factors in there about missing that final attack that I'm concerned about. You don't believe it's possible to miss. Okay, so it is. So it's just all one go? That's interesting. So if that's the case, let's see if we can piss off Arthas enough to make him run away, and then we'll try the final attack. That range and speed might well overshoot by too much. Yeah, you're right. Okay, so I didn't have to walk with him there. That's such a baby range. Okay, well that's good to know. Cool, so we can remove that factor from it. Excellent. So all that conversation, it basically comes down to, am I doing the damage? Or is my team doing the damage? That simplifies things a lot. And then level 20, Suppression Pulse gains an additional charge. A 10-second cooldown between uses. Well, that's pretty hot. I'm mainly concerned about the blind still, so I like that. Force of Will, increase Shield Overlord basic attack reduction to 6. Wow. 4, 6. I still have to be below 50% health. I guess it's situational. And Nexus Blaze. Ooh, what a high damage little guy you could have on certain maps, maybe. All right. Well, I think I'd go with Orbital Bombardment. Oh yeah, this he won't be taking Mercs anytime soon. Because this is level 30. Kael'thas would be done. Oh. Huh. Interesting. So I can go, like, completely through walls. I can go through everything.
day.
That's interesting. It makes the fact that he's kind of sliding on his feet a little less painful. All right, we have a build. We've got a basic build. Let's get into this. That's a good question, Tibbles. I have no idea. I have no idea if we can actually... If Divine Shield blocks it. If the damage is like a... I'd assume Divine Shield, if it came in, it would block it. And we would have to concern ourselves with maybe missing that last hit. But I don't think it's going to be too big of a deal. Let's get them... you know what? I think Cursed Hollow is probably the best. Computers are really well programmed on that map, so let's do Cursed Hollow. I wish I could choose my team, but I can't. Elite's good. And yeah, cool. No point watching them draft. Who knows, they might steal Artanis. Alright.
Our time has come.
Oh, badass. Sweet. Let's roll. Shields are not OP. Shields are not OP. Artanis explodes from... I thought you meant OP in the original poster sense, and I was to finish that statement with a noun rather than an adverb. You're going to spend plenty of time inside a terrain. If you charge forward and backwards, can you cancel the backwards part? You can't, as far as I'm aware. That would be a big deal, wouldn't it? I mean, we could try it once we get in there. Like, let's press the button a second time, but I think that'd be way too powerful. I know, Sternrock. I know, man. It was a tough weekend for me, believe me.
That seems generous. Prepare yourself for battle.
Let's go ahead and...
Heroes.
No, there's no buttons I can spam or anything that are gonna fix that for me. Go bottom.
Our path is clear.
I think I'm gonna make myself solo too, just so we can see what we're really up to.
10
Actually,
seconds.
Jaina on my... I do like having a Jaina, but let's get her out of here. We'll escort her top.
3, 2.
Drop her off, double wizard lane.
We are strong.
Let the battle begin.
Cool, I got a Tassadar on my team. Some Brotoss. Malfurion, Gazlo, Tyrael, Falstad. Okay, so Falstad has auto attacks. That might be worth blocking, to an extent.
Our path is clear.
I mean, what would I take instead? Non-heroic enemies. So that does mean it works on all map objectives. So it might be good on Garden Terror kind of things. Tomb of the Spider Queen to clear lanes, maybe? It's tough to say. Alright, let's see if we can maybe seduce him into tower range. Oh yeah, no, that totally continues.
There can be no doubt.
Alright, well, there's a shield for me. Ooh, those auto attacks feel kind of slow while you're waiting on cooldowns. And I guess I shouldn't use Twin Blades when I'm next to 50% health because I want to save them for when it goes off and I can reduce my own cooldown.
Vanquish.
That sounds right to me. No idea where he went, though. I guess we'll see if we can get some building damage in. Nope. That's kind of cute. The numbers, though, are pretty minuscule. Damage is pretty darn low. Alright. So there's my first shield. So I popped off some auto attacks. And I have another shield. So we want to do it again.
A bold plan.
Okay, that's a decent little dance.
This version is mine. A bold plan.
Heroes. Gather tribute and earn my favor.
Oh, right. What are we doing here? We were doing range and speed. Range and speed. Basic attacks only. Right. Alright, let's continue trying out that range and speed. Oh. Ah, at least I scared him off. And there's another shield. That's decent. Oh, no. Hey, we got it. The world does not make sense, but we got it.
We need reinforcements.
Let's go get topped off.
We must retreat.
B button? Oh, where he lifts up this thing and, like, teleports back? It seems like him getting that thing is going to be some sort of big deal in the story mode. Or him abandoning it or something? I don't know. Either way, it turns on, it does stuff, and somewhere he gets a green blade. His mount-up animation's kind of cool, too. He has, like, a little... Oh. Well, I canceled it, of course, but... Yeah, like, what? he gets ready for the horse to warp in. Of all the characters, he would be most ready for that. That's actually pretty decent lane clear.
Review the way.
I mean, certainly better than Diablo.
Who
We're
can
gonna have
gather
another one
this
soon.
I wonder.
Cool, that's a good location. Might as well pop this then. And we got 2 computers this time. Let's see if we can't. Maybe. Okay. That is a little disappointing that you can't cancel it. It would be so powerful.
You fought well this day, my warriors.
But I can't blame them. Just an odd ability. And of course, I'm thinking too that you can be targeted the entire time. It doesn't make you a... I guess it would make you unstoppable. So could I use this while I'm rooted and stuff? Certainly while I'm slowed, that's kind of interesting. And since it lasts a decent duration, we may actually be able to spend the entire slow duration dashing around pretty quickly.
No doubt.
So let's... I feel like I'm having trouble snagging people for good. So maybe that's slow. But let's do damage. Oh, my goodness. Oh, but there's my opportunity to see if I get rooted or not, but I used it too early.
I believe some tribute is in order.
It doesn't make you unstoppable, it just gives you no clip. Right, but if I'm rooted, do I stay rooted?
Stand as one.
Can I not use the ability? If I'm stunned, sure, because I'm not unstoppable.
With honor, I lead.
That makes sense. Can I be stunned mid-charge? Is another question. Could I end up on the far side of a gate, get hit by a stun, and suddenly regret my life choices? Well, here comes another opportunity. But again, we'll just have to wail on this Malfurion and make sure he keeps shooting off roots at me. Just stay in Malfurion range. We'll figure this out.
I lead.
Oh, you can be stunned. I think the laser will be really powerful in like wombo comps, potentially, because it's so much more damage. It is a ridiculous. Okay, here we go. Let's get rooted. Okay, yep. All right, so we are stuck, and now I want to try it where I dash into the roots and see what happens. But it sounds like you guys have already kind of figured this out. Oh man, a lot of tips for beginners, man. Check out all my old videos over on YouTube. C/Kyle Ferguson there. Same spell and same everything. But that is a loaded question, man. Mostly get ready for team stuff, and there are no carries really.
We are strong.
It's all team decisions. Against these computers, I'm kind of tempted to, Oh. Alright, hey, there's a gas flow. Oh no, but I'm on the bomb and I done messed up. So because these are computers and they're not gonna run away as quickly as other things might, I'm kind of tempted to take Purifier Beam. We don't have any stuns. I feel like that's what it's really gonna come down to is, do we have a stun or a slow to hold them still enough for the Purifier Beam to do its very large amount of damage? And with Jaina, we might. And this is still, I don't know, I feel like you're saving lives though, and you're just fulfilling your tank role by taking Suppression Pulse.
And so the curse ends.
Oh. There we go, all better.
Its value, yes? They'll surely miss that.
Cool, so I can be stunned anytime. Oh, I'm glad you're enjoying it, Tibbles. Well, I have no, you know, the whole point of here is to keep it improving, you know, make the stream a little better every time we put it up.
I see.
This is that Facebook mount, and I don't own a Facebook account. This was donated to me, and thank you so much for that. Because I did not want to make a fake Facebook account just to get this mount, but I love it. It's a great mount. Purify Beam is incredibly powerful because you force one that is targeted to reposition. Ah, that's a cool way to think about that.
Together we are strong.
Let's move in though. They certainly have time to get out of there, don't they? That went well though.
Oh, double kill.
And what, we see if we can catch him up. And that's actually kind of giving. But again, that's something I don't want to do. And that's going to be tough to resist.
This burden is mine.
Cast a root, Malfurion. Oh. Oh. Whoops. Oh, no, pardon me, Nazeebo. I'm out of here. Sorry to disturb you. Alright, what did we get? We went 3 strikes. 3 strikes, yes. If we go this, do we have to go level 20, though? That's an interesting, because I mean, now it's down to 6 seconds. I'm taking 18 off it. I'm down to 2 with the help of Triple Strike. I think that stacking just might be too powerful to ignore. And it is a 10-second cooldown. What's the cooldown? 50 seconds. So I'm really only getting 40 seconds of, you know, double ult is pretty sweet, as we all know from Nova, so it's nothing to scoff at. HOTS is more like Dota, yeah. But
This day, my warriors.
it's fascinating. It really is, because the whole community is sort of, you know, all of our alpha players, we've been playing this game for a really long time now. Some people are really starting to feel the burnout of helping new players, and, you know, that's understandable. We want to grow the community with new people, but at the same time, there doesn't feel like there's a good avenue for people to learn the basics, because it's so, everything is so important. There is, you know, it's very forgiving in the early game, but there really are no screw-ups. Oh, wait, hang on. I need to hit things. That's focus number 1, hit things. Oh, wait. Oh, that's a bit much. And, hey, oh, nice shield. Half of that's Tassadar, though. Hey, whoop. Will that kill him? Nice.
Rather violent. Gather tribute. I must have it.
So, to that point, I'm just saying that teamwork is really, really important in this game. And that's probably the hardest thing to learn coming from another MOBA. And right now, you know, checking out shows like this are great for you, because the community inside the game is a little frustrated because there aren't those safety nets. You know, in Dota, in League, like, your carry can go off and die 4 times if they really want to. And then they can say, okay, whoops, I'm taking it seriously now, let's group up. But in this game, you die in the late game, and, you know, that's it. That's it for everyone. From what I've noticed, E is completely useless if you're chasing an enemy alone. You pretty much have to have your team to help you behind and secure the kill. Sure,
With honor,
that makes
I
sense.
lead.
I mean, upping my Q damage seems like it's a decent idea. Let's see, are we worthy of giant? No, because we're not going to have high enough health pools. Cool, so this question's answered for me. I don't want to take Titan Killer because I don't have enough health on the enemy team to really burn through. They're all pretty squishy. So we do Psionic Wound, and we can now test out
Is ours.
that third hit will always hit.
Who shall gather this one?
Now what you could do is you could do Blade Dash through the target when you're almost about to die. Monk Divine palms you, so when you get to the far end, they kill you, and you stop halfway through the charge. There, you completed a one-way charge. That's how you do it. Not until we have some sort of like
My
phasing
favor
ability.
is yours, heroes. Your enemies shall fall.
I guess I really don't have to be careful about that. I can just dash in the middle of everything.
I see.
Cool. I should probably group up. That'd probably be the best thing to do.
Has fallen.
I mean, I can hit that, but I don't think my damage would be terribly stellar.
Well done. Keep destroyed.
I guess we're gonna end this thing and get us on to some quick match. Oh, and there I got rooted. Okay, so there's the mystery, but I managed to get off a couple basic attacks and get another shield. But yeah, you die pretty darn quick when they get a hold of you. So I dashed into some roots.
My curse subsides.
That was really good to know. And I would take full damage from dashing through anything like a blizzard or something like that. Gotta be careful. Knee move, I can, but it is delayed. I'll show you as soon as I'm up, but basically I dash and I complete my return and then I fire off whatever spell I hit. And that's gonna be Phase Prism, right, for the most part. So
I
it
believe that key
doesn't stack.
is yours.
That'd be neat, though. Dragon says, my favorite difference between this and League,
Oh,
supports get a
your
lot
core is
more.
under attack.
Yeah. Supports are really important. It's kind of the scary thought about Overwatch right now is, again, we're seeing Blizzard's kind of reputation for making really powerful supports, really, just paramount to group comp, much like World of Warcraft, which is fine. It definitely makes the game more team-oriented along with objectives. Oh no, I think I messed up. But a blind actually kind of kicks butt there and saves a ton of damage coming my way.
If I were you.
Don't feel like... Oh, no, I grabbed the tank there. Gotta be careful of that. I don't want to be that Stitches that just grabs tanks all day. Its twin blades make me want... Actually... Oh, I can hit that from the other side of a wall, can't I? That'd be pretty cute.
Tribute in my name.
Oh. Hey, that felt cool. So we can delay this. I'm kind of low on health, but actually this is a large amount of damage. And that should be... Oh, he got out.
Path is clear.
Take a little bit of damage. Still a... Yeah. I mean, I put what? I put 2 talents into it, and I still can't really clear a lane very quickly. Maybe that's not where I want the points. I don't know. Those are the ones I'm really debating right now, are these 2 points invested inside of the dash. Seems like it might just be for a bit of cleanup, a bit of movement, a bit of chaos.
The future is ours.
Maybe I should take Burning Rage because the whole time I'm out there spinning around being a dervish, I'm doing a bit more area effect damage. Right? People like to say that they can't practice with AI opponents, but you know what? If you're just practicing for quick match, AI is perfectly good. I should, and you know, right now I'm being that awful tank that's never with my group, but they're also not defending. So let's try that Force of Will and see what we can make happen. So that's only damage to yours. Good to know. Oh, they're incoming on my guys. Let's see. I can help out from here. My goodness, that damage feels small. Maybe in the spirit of tanking through damage, I want to take the other one, despite the blind. Oh, well, we're about to get our butts cursed.
Let us capture this mercenary camp.
My curse upon you.
It is destined.
Hell yes, Rock.
Through sacrifice.
My spells will aid.
My personal favorite stack, of which a character I never played because it's all just theory crafting, was the Halfling Giant Killer, where you put all the points into getting ridiculously huge weapons. This is D&D, by the way. So you could be this little halfling with just giant weapons. And this camp is not really worth my time.
Your core is under attack.
Let's see if we can... Gosh, that's still not enough to kill. Just a Gazlo who's hanging out.
You have lost a key.
Oh, and then right back. Alright, I don't want to lose to a bunch of computers here, so let's get everyone pinged up. We'll let Murky remain free AI. Oh, the bomb! I dodged it, for what it's worth. Yeah, monkey grip, nice. Good call. Yeah. I love the idea of 4 seconds of blind. That's crazy, right? But, I think we gotta tank through damage. Tank by doing damage, not, you know. We don't need to face a bunch of damage, is not what I'm saying. If they're just not dying. Actually, what's my damage like? No. About Rexar levels. Probably most tank levels. Roll-wise, tanking about as much as Tyrael with 2 more deaths. Well, I have missed a lot of team fights, so maybe that's not the most. And we have a Tassadar, so maybe I'm just not... That's kind of a hard stat to read at the moment, but... Seems like going okay.
I cannot fail.
Alright. We got 2 dead. Let's see if we can convince my computers to join me for a spell. No, they're not interested. Oh, that's gonna... I think that's gonna get out a lot of damage. Someone should take care of that. Probably me, because I have the human brain. Alright, Murky's on his way. Really tempting to just dash through that stuff, but let's learn self-control early.
If you wish my blessing, you better run.
Interesting choice, Tassadar. Okay, that was very cool. We ended up teleporting him into... Alright, there's... Yeah, that just feels so tiny. I mean, I know maybe with a level lead, sure, but what doesn't feel just incredible with a level lead? Alright, they got this one.
Reveal the way.
Get these dudes back on me. And what, we have a sleepy Tassadar? He's not sleepy, he's a computer. Oh, we got incoming.
Fall back, warriors.
Let's see, defend.
Before all is lost. It is destined.
Oh, your core is under attack.
Oh, oh no. Okay. Okay. Well, as long as I'm attacking things, I'm recharging my shield. Oh, nope. So I stun, I lose my shield recharge. Hey, someone killed that guy. Oh.
Shall we see who
What,
gathers the
Jaina? It's cold snap. No one ever lands cold snap. Guess we'll just have to wait till we get a curse. Yeah, well, everyone's getting spammed right now. It's a real shame. Everyone on Twitch is getting it. I have the big block list too, and just they're finding new ways, constantly making new accounts or whatever. Must be frustrating for the Twitch folk.
The enemy is attacking your core.
6 seconds if it lasts the full duration. We're not trading out for that. Oh, let's get back in the fight, like, right now. Like, oh, I'm just, like, a couple seconds too late. Let's see if we can't kill Nassim. Okay, hey. Falstad. We can switch places with Falstad. That was pretty cool.
Watching you scatter. Excellent.
Decent burst damage, but... And the way back gave me a lot. Okay, hey, there we go. Nice.
A good kill.
An inferior life form.
Nah, too slow.
With honor, I lead.
Definitely playing with computers, though. No one has once messed up taking a boss. Let's see if we can... Oh, oh, no. Hey, but that's good, that's good. Alright. And I can dodge this, I think? No. Just a little too early. But a cute idea. Yeah, that's slow on that. Kind of feels essential all of a sudden, doesn't it? What level was that? Phase Prism slows and doesn't decay. It's just a slow. Alright. So we're going to trade out next time for Warp Sickness, which means we do not need Lethal Alacrity. Grants attack speed, 25% attack speed. Recharges faster when at low health. Reduces... I'm never going to have the full duration, though. I don't see that being a thing. So I guess we'll try the attack speed. 4 seconds. 4 seconds. But this is instant, so I... Ooh, oh no, Jaina. I don't think we're getting her out of here. Despite giving the blinds.
The future is ours.
It does, which is very nice. It's such a short range, though. I mean, we're not stitches hooking anybody here.
Fall back, warriors. A bold plan.
Yeah. It is Artanis Day, Badgerlord. Hope your games have been going better, Badgerlord, too. I know you were having some problems when we last talked. What was that, Thursday? Some tilt, of which we are all feeling. It's been a rough patch for everyone. I myself have fallen to rank 3 over the course of the weekend. Briefly touched rank 4 before finally getting a sweet win that just bombarded me with 300 bonus points. So clearly not where I'm supposed to be, according to the game and MMR, but just the way things are at the moment. Let's see if we can... Oh my goodness, they're all trolling through the woods. But they're not taking a boss. I guess they're coming around the back on these guys. I know. Who knows where they're off to? Fame and fortune.
Keep eliminating.
That was interesting.
Tribute.
So I only had one attack to kill. So I clicked twin blades. I have 3 blades because it's talented. And only the first one did any damage because I destroyed a building. So you don't get all the attacks if you end up destroying whatever it is before they go off. My goodness, Galedas. Oh my goodness, they're all here, aren't they? Alright,
You
alright.
have won my favor, heroes.
That's good,
Let
we won
your
their favor.
enemies know
Come on, Murky.
my wrath.
Come on, Murky. We're doing this boss right now, Murky. You are enslaved to my will. Come on. I guess we're just gonna have to wait till 50% health before we block any damage off this guy. Oh, good. Well, at least we'll reach 50% faster. Where are you up, Murky? Darn it, Murky. All right, well, it's a test. This is a test of the emergency solo boss systems. You know what? As long as I'm hitting... Oh, nope, messed up again. No, wait, hey. Hey, wait, no, I didn't mess up. I can dodge things. I'll dodge with that. Actually, my shield is getting... Oh, no, Tassadar is here, never mind. But it's ready to go. Should I lose it again? So we hold on to twin blades. And wait for the shield to pop. Cool, there. Nope, that's Tassadar again. Oh, wait.
Let the curse end until someone wins my favor.
Okay.
That is.
Defend the core and stuff.
Hold the line.
Now this blind will be... This will be a clutch blind. Oh, the bastards all just dodge it. Okay, deleted him. Ah, got ahead of myself again. Oh my goodness. Woo. Yeah, you can get yourself blown up pretty hard. Oh man, we can all sit around and tell stories about the things we faced this week. AFK Rhaegar. I had an AFK Rexar pick, and then he got in game, died 3 times, and AFK'd for the entire game because he didn't know how to play Rexar, and he randomed it, and that was a rank 2 play right there. So, but
Destroyed.
you know, the big patch, all these tanks coming back in, lots of new people falling over this game. You know, Hearthstone has kind of hit its wall as people have gotten all the cards they need. Overwatch is coming. WoW is waiting for its next expansion. So a lot of people are making their way back over to Heroes right now. So it's not a good time to be burnt out because we're dealing with a lot of new people again. And, you know, don't let it upset you as best you can.
We must stand as one. I see.
Yeah, that boss doing some serious work. Let's go solo another. Why not? And we'll see. Yeah, we'll leave them to guard the base. I think as long as we kind of...
demands tribute.
Oh, nope. It's Trib's time. And we don't want them getting that one. Alright, Jaina, you're up. They are all missing.
I see.
Two, this is dodgeable, the suppression pulse. I don't think they're going to be as quick as the computers. Plus, people don't know the graphics to really watch for. But next game, we're making some changes to this spec. Oh, they took a boss. Well, look at that. What damage to blinding enemy units. Okay, cool. So I can use this to hurt the keep a little bit. Too late, we already won. Oh, and I live. Just barely long enough.
Victory.
It's it's a complicated system. This is in regards to chat saying rank ones are bad. They can be. Yes, there's a lot of people out there right now who are taking the time to make Smurf accounts, which means they're making a secondary account that will not be their main, and they most likely won't invest money into getting skins and stuff. And they are reaching rank 1 with ease because they're not having to learn the game in the background. They just come straight in, get great matches because they're really low. They carry their games. They pick things like Zeratul, Kael'thas, and just destroy the enemy team, rocket themselves up in MMR, and then the climb into rank 1 isn't that hard because they have this really stellar MMR because they have all the skills that they had in the past or that they had to build over with time with all those losses. I mean, my rank 1 or my rank here, like 306 losses, that's a lot. It's clear that I have 41 wins more than losses, but that's still a pretty big percent of my games that have been losses because I've had to learn the game as I've played. So it's an interesting situation. I think we're all kind of hoping that they just show MMR at some point soon. But, we'll see what Blizzard decides. I will be right back. Just gonna take a quick breather, and I will join you guys in a moment. Right, everyone's placement matches went kind of rough. Basically, if you had... The placement matches were for people who didn't have enough games to have an accurate MMR. Really, Blizzard has said that it takes about 100 games to get solidified into your MMR. And from there, things will go a bit easier on you. But getting 20 games in was enough for them to at least place you where your MMR belongs in the scale of 50 to 1. So if you did your placement matches and you ended up falling from like 28 to 50, it just means that your MMR is a little low, but your skills at grinding out and winning games, and maybe some luck, got you up there. So just keep playing. You'll be fine. If you are getting stuck around that 28, 30 mark, it's probably map mechanics that are holding you back the most, to be perfectly honest. That's usually what it is. So one of the things we're going to do today, because there's a lot of new people rejoining this game, we're gonna jump into quick match here, of course. Actually, let's before we do that, let's get it in our heads what we're taking at this. I think, yeah, we were going attack speed. Increase the range, and I kind of like the speed, actually, because I'm thinking of using it to dodge abilities. I think I might keep the speed and go warp sickness. Cool. So, yeah. You know, we'll keep the Star Wars. There's, it's in my head, man. We'll keep the StarCraft music going while we go over these little factoids. But let's queue up here. And let's talk some basic battlegrounds strategy. And we'll start with the very, very basic one. You know, because this is probably the easiest strategy of them all that you should know. So this is Haunted Mines, naturally. Here on Haunted Mines, of course, as, you know, the game just kind of naturally progresses this way. Everyone kind of feels it. You know, you run out, you go into the mines. Basically, so everyone's divided in 2 lanes. You can tell which lane the golem's going to be by looking in the back here. Right? And by looking right over there, see? So if I were to spawn on this blue end, we come out of the box here, and we see the golem here. That means he's going to push this top lane every time. And that means the bottom lane is going to be the enemy push coming in. So we want to put our pushers up top for the most part, so that when they get in lane, we can get down that initial wall. It doesn't seem like much, but it's a really, really big deal. The wall is... Each wall is the entire XP of a keep. So if you can actually destroy all this here, you're getting the same XP as destroying this keep. It's a lot. Plus, then your golem doesn't come out here, wail on this wall forever while the enemy gets to peg it from behind. That's one of the big, big things about getting down that initial wall, is it just walks right through here, and then suddenly that golem gives you this whole zone that you're safe to come in. You can destroy this wall if you want a little more wiggle room, so you can attack from the side. So you can destroy this wall here and come up around here. And then that also opens you up to really getting in there in melee, pushing with the golem, and then using this as an escape if you need it. So the basic strategy from the get-go is to put pushers, Asmodan, Sylvanas, Nazebo, these kind of characters into the lane that is going to be pushed by your golem eventually, so it's nice and cleared out. And ideally, you know, you're basically zooming to put the pressure on this wall here, because that means they're locked inside a base. You are denying this entire area to the enemy team. They will be too afraid to come out of this. That means you can take their site here. You can go take their camps. Cool. The other important concept here is when to take the camps. And of course, the middle kind of happens. It's kind of a big investment. It is 50-50 across the map. You know, you need some site control to take it safely. You know, if you're on blue here, you will want to take this so you can see him incoming. Your tank should do that, by the way. They should be the one to take the site tower so that you don't get ganked while you're doing it as Kael'thas or something. But those middle camps just kind of feel themselves out. You're in the middle. You know, you see that the enemy team has the golem. You're not going to get enough skulls. Everyone pops out, and they go straight for the middle camp here. It just kind of happens. The real important one to note is when you are taking these camps. So, these guys always spawn into the enemy's push lane. They will go this direction. All right? Now that means that you should not take them before the enemy is past the wall. This is a very, very important concept. And a lot of people miss out on it, and people will get angry at you for it, and you won't understand why it's going on. So listen close. The golem has to reach here. The enemy golem made of skulls has to reach the enemy wall before you cap this camp. Because it means that this camp is going to walk, and boom, they stop right here because that enemy golem has walked its way to here. Now they're firing from over the wall, from safety, doing a ton of damage to the enemy golem that wouldn't be happening otherwise. It's huge. By taking this camp too early, what you're doing is these guys are going to walk. They don't run into enemies yet, and they walk out here where they're highly exposed. Even, further maybe, depending on when you take them. That golem walks by them, maybe does the slam when he's in the area, but either way, these guys are now exposed out here in the middle where they will be destroyed by the back, by the enemy team. The other basic concept is which mine's hole to enter from. And there really isn't a hard and fast rule. It's decided by your team, ultimately. If you're in lane, you basically just kind of, look at your mini-map and take some note of where everyone is. So if we have a whole enemy pile down here, and no one's up here to intercept us, well, then get yourself from the bottom, from the respawn point, from getting mana, whatever, up to the top. That's basically it. It's a really simple concept. The most important one to remember here is going to be when to take this camp. That's going to be what's really going to upset people. Still queued for quick match. Let's see. I think we're going to be stuck at a pretty long duration here. We're getting close to the YOLO 360, which no longer exists. It's now YOLO 300. So we may still be waiting for a while. Let's see if we can't get another map explained. Which one would be another quick little one we can run down? Sky Temple. Let's talk about Sky Temple real fast. This is a lot more complicated, by the way. Sky Temple, the basic strategy is to take one temple at a time and control yourself and help your team to control themselves by taking only one at a time. So your very first situation is, of course, when the top and the mid pop. You want to direct your team to the top. All right, all together. Everyone top. Just holler at a group, everyone top. Whatever you can type into that chat to get everyone to join on the top is preferable. Why top first? Because it has a very great defensive position. People are going to have to come at you through this area here, which is great. Blizzards fit great in this area. Blizzards fit great here. You can have dudes, if you're in position early enough, to get in these bushes. Like, you have lots of defensive options. Your tank is up here, tanking that biz, while you all can sort of scout it out, give great sight to them, and help out. Then, after you've all have grouped, you have a very direct vision. You came together. You got the top. Before the enemy could figure out that they should take mid, that they couldn't figure out that they couldn't get into your top to take it, they lost some kills. That's when, once maybe they come in here and you got those kills, that's when you say, okay, cool. Now that it is a 5v4, we're going to leave one dude here, and the four of us together are going to go take this. Now it's a 4v4 down here. That's what we're talking about. That's right. That's right, chat. Dudes on the video can't see it, but excellent joke. Thank you so much. I'm sure everyone enjoyed it. And then, of course, because you're coming from the top, boom, you can take this tower here before you go through these bushes. Of course, ideally, you want to come around the back here. If they do have this sight tower, send your dudes all... Actually, that does go to this point, doesn't it? So you want to send your dudes all the way around to come through and send your tank to take this tower, ideally. He might draw some people up. That means, boom, your dudes sweep in and you kill them. First one's pretty complicated, actually. The second tower, of course, is just that bottom. Basically, the hard and fast rule of this, if you don't make it to bottom first, you already lost it, go do something else. Invading bot while being behind is really difficult. Same reason why top is the preferable place, because they're going to be entrenched here and they will have sight out of these bushes at you. It's very difficult to just bang in here and force them out. So what you want to do is, ignore it. You lost bottom. No big deal. Run over here, take these camps, take these camps. If you're feeling risky, like you know that all 5 people are down here because this lane's pushed out, that lane of creep is giving you sight on these dudes. Sure, you know, go, why not? Like, bust butt, come around here and take this one. It's not the preferable strategy, but that's basically the idea. If they're entrenched in bottom, take all the mercs you can. All right? Situation number 2 comes up. Or 3, I guess. We're on 3 now. Top and bottom pop at the same time. This is basically going to come down to wherever your team is located. If they're all up top, cool. Let's all go get top together. Again, we're going to hold 1. Maybe we'll just trade. It's not a big deal because we're both getting equal shots off. Plus, if we mobilize faster, we might get in shots before the enemy team has gotten down to the bottom, and then we're all going to sweep down here and take this out together. If you're all bottom, bottom is going to be the preferred one to do. If the whole team is in the mid and you don't know which to go, you'll want to go bottom. Why bottom? Because this half of the map is now controlled by you, and that means you have these 2 merc camps that you could be taking on the back of this. If you're seeing shots coming out of that top up there, you know, pew, 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 just like that, then you know at least one person is here, someone holding this, so at least anything that happens out here is a 4v4 now. Ideally, you also have this sight tower and you can see them incoming on you. So again, to summarize, if you're in this situation, take bottom, then spread out and do other things together. All right. Oh, looks like we're popping our game. Let's dive through this really fast. Top pops by itself. Very dangerous situation. If they're in position first, let them have it. What you're going to do, you're going to run down here and you're going to take the boss. You're going to take the boss right in their face. And they're going to be up here taking this tower, shooting lasers at your stuff, going, where the hell is everyone? They're all missing. Oh no, their boss. Oh crap, we messed up. And they go running down here. And you know what? They don't make it in time. Or you're smart, you disengage, and you kill the 4 that came down here versus the 5 that you have together. All right, Blackheart's Bay. Blackheart's Bay. What do we got? Well, of course, we have Artanis on the enemy team. We have... Ooh. Oh. What? What a comp. So myself on Artanis, a monk, a Illidan, an Arthas, and a Morales. It'll be cool to see Morales. I haven't gotten to play her since she got these little buffs.
I do only what I must.
Just gonna pop down the sound a little bit for myself. All right, let's say howdy ho.
All right, I'm giving you 10 seconds. 5, 4.
Yeah, I think we're gonna go Purifier Beam. Let's see. Gazlo, Vala, Butcher, Tyrande, Artanis. I mean, making the Butcher and the Vala miss sounds pretty darn good. And we do have a snag with the ice off Lich King, so let's go ahead and get ourselves that block. Really should have swapped places there into the tower range. And a little bit of damage. I think we came back on top on that.
Word is there's treasure on the dock.
Oh, it's treasure time. Man, if I could go back in time, I would have teleported that Butcher behind the wall. Actually, it looks like we might have our chance. Wait, okay, a couple shots, right? Not a ton. Let's let him chase me. Come on, Artanis. I'm gonna put you behind this wall. I'm gonna put someone behind this wall today.
I see.
Whoopsies. Oh no, the Staten. Nah. Oh dear. Nice.
Not getting up. Seems we've reached an accord. Let's show your enemies a jolly
Oh, we got
good
turned in too.
time.
Excellent. That feels nice. Oh, okay. I guess because we've been in the fights. With double support, that makes sense. Let's see if we can't. Oh, nope, I missed. Alright, what were we doing here? Attack speed?
Well then, who's got
Attack
the coin
speed.
for me services?
A bold plan.
Nope. Yeah, that thing feels pathetic when it misses. Just oh, crystal tech failure.
It is destined.
Ah, all right.
Double kill.
To guide we are strong.
Let's see if we can gank a Vala. By myself, I don't think it's gonna happen. Oop. Oh, nope, wrong button.
Triumph through sacrifice. Review the way.
Oh no.
No heal. Now. My wounds are mending. With honor, I lead.
This is first day Artanis is here. Everyone's just kind of casually walking into one another trying to do damage. Ooh! Hunter's Mark! Oh wait, there it is! There's the switch! Oh! He didn't switch through the wall. I guess you can't do that. I guess it's like a Stitches hook. You can't pull people through a wall. Well, important to know. Shame though.
This burden is mine. I see.
Yep, that is correct. Thank you for answering, chat. 50% and I get a shield. Oh, man, Vala. Well, there's my first shield. Wonder if I just... I could probably charge, for the next couple days anyway, I could probably charge through a wall. And they won't know I'll be coming back.
Let's skip
So I can dodge some attacks that way.
There. Go grab it.
A bold plan.
Thank you, Newman. I like that. Looks like we lost 2. Guess we should group on the turn-in.
I see.
Oh, Illidan, let's not. Let's not and just pretend. Not really sure. Oh, decent little... That's gonna deliver me right back into where the bomb is. Ooh. Ah, sorry everybody. Well, Illidan made it out, didn't he? And he's got all the coins.
The future is ours. Triumph through sacrifice.
Oh man, is that true? That's a nice screen. All right.
Clear.
Let's make some magic happen before they hit level 10. Get Illidan turned in for sure. Ooh. Let's see if I can just get her to leave me alone. Hey, hey, okay, that was kind of cute. Didn't work out, but that was really cool. It made me feel cool. Oh, Tyrande. First day Artanis, and someone says, hey, I'm gonna go mess everyone up as my pro Tyrande. We're having some serious damage problems. Looks like we're going space laser today.
Looks like your soul beat you to it. Let this be a lesson to you. Don't wait for me. Fire, you idiots.
Can I just zoom across the water for a little bit? Yeah, sure can.
Taking it to you. I think they've had enough.
Yeah, let's go ahead and we'll bust out this too.
With honor, I lead.
All top. So I might as well
You fought
top us
well
off.
this day, my warriors.
Looks like you just lost
remnant.
a heart.
It's not actually a chest, doesn't have any numbers above it, so it's not even worth going and looking at. Oh, there's a coin. Just can I grab coins while doing this? I can.
Run, boys!
It's kind of a big deal.
Liven up this place. Fight destroy.
Purify a beam.
With
Okay,
honor,
we're losing
I
that.
lead.
But decent little push going on bottom. We'll just get in a good position to block this.
Fire that cannon, or I'll fire your skull.
Does it
out
only do
instead.
damage to heroes, or can I put it on a hero who's in lane and make him do damage to the lane?
Fight against the darkness.
Oh, I guess it is global range too, so let's keep an eye on that
Don't be
mini-map
working for free.
and see if we can.
One less fort. What good's a pirate
It
without
really does
any
feel like you're
treasure?
constantly hovering around half health now. Oh, there they are, okay. I don't think this is going to be a good position for... I don't know what's the cooldown on this thing. 80 seconds, holy hell. Yeah, probably shouldn't use it just to do random damage. Warp sickness doesn't feel quite as good as you think it does when you're wailing on NPC. Yeah, this is getting a little busy. Oh my goodness. You know what? Okay. Trying to dodge the bomb. Oh, gotta wiggle for the Tyrande. Nope, I wiggled right into it. Oh, and he switched places with me.
Use another soul in me crew.
Darn, did I get the stim pack there? Kind of felt like I did briefly, but a little body blocked on that bridge. Hard to tell. All right. Life number... Oh, okay. Only 2 deaths. Holy crap, 7 deaths on Morales. Looks like that buff... That buff is still only as good as you are. Oh my. Oh, no, you're dead. Ooh. I was waiting for someone to say it. Like, who's gonna fall? Who's gonna do it? Who's gonna say we need to group after they weren't grouped? I don't know. 3 basic attacks. It might just be Burning Rage, you know? It feels kind of lame, you know? Oh, no, they're right here, aren't they? Let's see if we can't, what, Gazlo? Okay, he went behind the wall there. I wonder what the issue was earlier. That laser doing some work. Oh, but it just stops on, okay. So if it kills someone, it just lasers the ground where they stood. Does not choose a new target. Maybe that's part of the level 20 augment. Recast if the target dies. Recast, so it gets the full duration again, the full damage. That's pretty hot. We need to be making a lot of noise to make sure they don't go top. Oh, nope, they found him. Oh, dear. Oh, my goodness. Are they going to sneak it? They're running out of time. Oh, are they honestly... Oh, lordy. No, they missed it. Oh, that was dumb. I can't really toe-to-toe with the butcher. The monk came in from behind. If I can get a beam off, then I can totally... Okay. Hey, let's try that. Yeah, purified. Purified your butt. I helped. We didn't get Artanis though, but laser certainly helped. Let's see, did I... top damage. Not really gonna tell me if the Burning Rage is the one doing it, but cause you to charge, blend blades, and we got a Artanis and a Butcher. Do we want to Psionic Wounds? Yes, our damage is low all around, not mine, so let's do Psionic Wounds. We want to help other people's damage. Cool. Hey, let's do this.
The future is ours.
Yeah, I mean, I can't... I don't know. He feels like... It kind of feels like his trait sort of just includes Arthas's rune tap. He feels like a new Arthas. Like a high damage, secondary, you know, no one's complaining kind of guy, but... Oh, I don't want to touch that. There we go. Oh, I targeted the Gazlo. I think that's... See if we can't get that Butcher off his healing target. That went well. And that's a great zone, the dash. I mean, it doesn't always get the kill like, you know, would feel cool, but... Oh, no. Well, we'll just dive in and we'll get the coins and see if we can't get ourselves... Oh, no! Oh.
Your killing spree be over.
Either way, displacing the Butcher away from his branded target was a very cool move. Just a bit of chaos. Ended up taking... If we had a death report, I'm sure half my damage was probably from those 3 Gazlo turrets right there. Yep, we can hover over to here for your chat. Shield Overload. If you take damage while below 50% health, gain a 900-point shield for 5 seconds. Your basic attacks lower the cooldown of Shield Overload by 4 seconds. And of course, we want to make sure that is off cooldown when we use Twin Blades. Oh, monk, you fool! That teleports out your body. Sure, it'll make your damage look decent. Oh no, I'm climbing fast. Lots of self-control. It's a lot like playing Diablo in that way. Lots of self-control and making sure you don't do something dumb just because your abilities are off cooldown. Let's get this, guys. I want to regather map control. Okay, I gotta get out of here. Yep, here they come.
Looks like your foe beat you to it. Let this be a lesson to you.
We want to group all on the same side. Big problem with what they're doing here is they're trying to come around from the bottom. So let's join them. Monk's still coming around from the top. But he can teleport. He'll be okay. Let's see if we can't cause some chaos. Well, we got off the laser before we died, but... Oof.
I think they've had enough.
Ooh, oh, here they come.
Your core is under attack.
Illidan, defend! Wow. Man, I look real good. Other than these 4 deaths, but compared to the 9 of Arthas and Morales, I think that's pretty hot. Alright, well, you know, GG, whatever. It's quick batch. Yeah, we can look at all the different builds at the end there. They were so grouped up, I'd feel like the 30% slow didn't ever really come into account, and maybe the slow doesn't matter if they're not going to run away from me. Oh, please rate your match experience. Okay. Yeah, it was good. It was solid. You're welcome, Blizzard. So I went with that block in the early game. 2 charges. Yeah, I'll have 2 charges pretty often. So that sounds good. I don't like this, but I just can't figure out what level 4 I should be doing. Warp Sickness? What'd he take? What'd the enemy take? He took... Oh, he went that sort of dashy dash build. And every time Blade Dash hits an enemy hero, it reduces the shield overload cooldown by 4 seconds. Okay, so it's 20 seconds, so if you hit all, it would get you a shield instantly. Maybe that's more of the tanking talent. Maybe he's right. Recharges while below. Okay, yeah. That could be it. Yeah. That might be the combo. Maybe the range is too short on this, and if I teleport them into my team, they're just going to stand there. They're not going to run away. And if I'm by myself, 30% for 3 seconds might not even be enough for me to kill him anyway. So maybe he's got the right idea. Yeah. Yeah, I think you're right. And then what'd he do? He did Suppression Pulse. Phase Bulwark when enemy shield overloads gain. Oh, so he got... Okay. That'd be less. 50% less. What was that for, though? Abilities. Like, maybe a Nova. But that doesn't seem like it was a pick based on my team. Yeah, short charge. I mean, the vulnerable's so good, but the charge is definitely fun. Cool. We can assume that we've got another long wait in between. So let's talk about another map, shall we? Let's talk about some StarCraft music. Let's turn the StarCraft music back on. Yeah. All right. We were here. That was basically it on Sky Temple. Let's see. Let's talk about... Let's kind of follow up our previous discussion about Sky Temple with a bit of Dragonshire. Because Dragonshire is going to be generally the same concept. So for Dragonshire, both temples hit at the same time, right? It's always going to be top and bottom at the same time. That's perfectly good until level 10 because, frankly, the laning phase is great on this lane. It's the reason why so many MOBA players coming from other games really love Dragonshire, and why people who really enjoy Heroes and more objective-based play don't really feel the Dragonshire as their favorite map. It's because of this laning phase. If you have Raynor, Rexxar, those are my 2 favorites. Zagara to an extent, but I mean, Dragonshire is ultimately going to benefit from people who have a sort of dueling character who can stay out here, hold this point for a long time, have a self-heal of some kind, you know, zone control. Gazlowe is another good one. Because you're going to be really strong during this laning phase that lasts till about that level 10 mark. But once you hit level 10, things in this map get really different. And really, you can also time it out by minutes. At the 13 to 16 minute mark, you have to group up. And it's really hard to do on this map because it's so small, everyone thinks they just want to keep soaking lanes over and over again. But you need to be the voice of reason for your group. You need to get your group to go for a single one. And much like the other maps, I want to see you take bottom. Multiple reasons. One, that camera always kind of tilts upwards, so you're going to have a preferable position just because any ganks coming in on you are going to be seen easier. You know, if you're looking at the screen from this, you're camped out here, and you're like, yeah, I got this, or you're hanging out here, whatever. You can see that Zeratul, that Nova making their way down here easier than if, let's say, you were looking at something, like the very top, where all this screen down here is cut off for you. So the sight giving you this direction isn't going to help you because Zeratul is most likely not going to come up and then come at you from here. He's going to come right from the bottom of the screen, like right there. And you missed his entire travel time. Ideally, you're positioning your camera. You're actually like Raynor and you're positioned here, defending the point and making sure you're not seeing stealthies come from this area. But make things easier on yourself. Take at that after 10, at those 13-minute marks, take bottom first. Then you have bottom control. Stay calm. Keep your group together. Hold this bottom. Really important if you're behind. Hold it. More likely than not, you're going to have one or two pokers that are going to come around the corner, not the full team, and you'll kill them off. Then suddenly you have a 5v3. You're good to spread out back across the map, take the top without contest, really, and then you'll get the mid relatively easy while they're dead, too. Sometimes you will just have to hold these positions for a long, long time. Thank you, Sternruck. Bottom control, holding positions. I know it's dirty. I know this is kind of a dirty talk, but it's going to be okay, guys. Let's say, you're holding this, you're waiting for that team fight, but you're seeing them in other lanes doing other things. You have map control of the whole bottom half. Take this. If you got the speed for it, take that, and continue to hold this all as a group of 5. Once you win that fight, once it's that 5v4, that 5v3, then spread out across the map. And we all know what you do, when you're just straight up winning. When there's 5v1, you send one person up here, one person up here, one person hangs around here, and then 2 people like zone the middle or split up to help take these points if they're contested. Those are really, really easy decisions. But make sure you take the bottom first. It's going to be easier to defend, and you've got these great mercs to take in the meantime if they don't show up for one reason or another. That's the basic strategy on Dragon Shire. Let's check our thing. Nope. Still queuing. Probably going to that 6-minute mark again. So let's see. Let's talk Garden of Terror. It's kind of a lengthy discussion. We'll see if we can squeeze in most of it before it pops. All right, so Garden Terror. First of all, who should be riding the Garden Terror? It should be your specialist because it's fulfilling the exact same role, preferably Murky. There are a couple other heroes in there, but it's not the safest place to put your specialist. Mostly what you want to see is you want to put the tank in there because the tank is going to be doing the exact same thing, tanking a lot of damage, disrupting enemies with crowd control using that circle polymorph. The tank is probably the best, and they usually have movement speed abilities like ETC's, Slide, Anubarak's Dig. They're going to be able to get out of the situation. And the final one you want to have in that situation is Zeratul, because he has a blink and he's stealth. So he blinks, he stealth, he gets out when the terror is all over. Muffin Pickle. Right, Muffin Pickle makes an excellent point. It's always better to have a bad plan than no plan at all. Well said. And often, if you're the one with the plan, if you just put one out there, you're going to be in a preferable situation because the enemy team doesn't have the plan that you do. So, the Garden Terror, he is not the exact same. Actually, I think we jumped on a little ahead from Dragonshire. We jumped a little too quickly. But let's talk about the Dragon Knight for just a second. The Dragon Knight does bonus damage to buildings and does no additional damage to heroes. So the Dragon Knight, 100%, you never ever want to attack anything like a hero. You can do fire over them. You want to kick targets that are trying to control you, like maybe a Stitches tank or, you know, ETC, something along those lines, but you don't really want to kick anything else because there's a good chance it might die by the time you kick it, and then you ruin the kill for your team. So, Terror, not the Dragon Knight. The Terror actually does full damage against towers and heroes. So, you get the Terror, all right? And you book it, you know? And let's say for simplicity's sake and for ideal situations, there is so many caveats we can add to this discussion, but we're not going to focus on those here. So you get the Terror immediately. In the ideal situation, you're going to book it bottom. You're going to hit that boost, you're going to head down here, and then you're going to hug against the wall. You're going to take a couple tower shots. It's worth it. You're going to get in here, you're going to hang on this wall, really get up on it. And over the wall, drop that potted plant. A little flower. Yeah, that's nice. So put that potted plant right there so that he is getting everything here. That's the money zone right there. You want to drop it and get everything. Remember, your first target is going to be this wall because it's worth just as much XP as this creep. Or as this keep here. Alright? If they have enemy melee, you want to put your potted plant down, then you want to place the polymorph circle over it. So thralls, butchers, anything coming in to hit that, they're going to get polymorphed. They're not going to be able to take it out. It'll last the full duration. If the enemy has mostly ranged DPS, you still want to put the potted plant here because you don't know if they're around yet or not. You want to make sure you're getting that money zone off. But then you'll probably want to save your range, your polymorph circle, for something like this. Oh, this is perfect. Look, it's the exact same size as your polymorph. So if you need to book it, if they show up, you book it. You hit that dash. Enemies are here. You want to make full duration. Your goal is to lay as many potted plants as possible over the duration of your Garden Terror. And the best way to do that is to stay alive the longest. So enemy range show up, you book it. Enemy melee show up, you throw down that polymorph circle. You keep doing your thing until they come after you, and then you book it out. All right. Tralaman says, if you drop the plant further back to protect it, is that never a good idea? That is okay when you have this wall down. Remember, our whole interest here in this initial push is to get this XP and wall down for future pushes. So if this wall was already down and I came in here, yeah, I might lay it here and then stand here as the Terror so that I'm body blocking for it, I'm protecting it, I may zone for it a little bit, but you know, ultimately I'm more concerned about laying the plant and then continuing out. And one final note on this area before our game actually popped here. So let's get into game. Oh, it's going to be Cursed Hollow. Let's say, so you got your potted plant. You put it right in the perfect zone. Put it right in the perfect zone. There you go. And so the enemies show up. We book it. We book it around this corner. And then we hug this wall. We hug this wall because once again, over in our range, we can hit that money symbol, that money center once again. And then boom, we're off. We know enemies are all here. They might be coming around the back here. Lay that polymorph circle here so that as they chase you, they get polymorphed. And my game is ready, so let's get into it. The much more complicated strategy.
10 seconds.
Oh, hang on. The more complicated strategy comes when the forward towers are out, but you're dealing with the back fourth of the base. All right, I'm alive.
I see.
Oh, we're still playing StarCraft music, but you know, it does sound pretty good. Yeah, you know what? Let's keep it. Let's kill the music. Yeah, and we'll stick with the StarCraft stuff. Oh, let's check. Oh, plenty of basic attacks to block. Oh, I whiffed that. Not like it would have accomplished much. God, he's a big guy. Guess he is Protoss. They are kind of tall. Oh. Yeah, I kind of suck at that. You'd think all my sweet Drain Hopes. But then again, Drain Hope does... Oopsies. Drain Hope, I also do a big slow before shooting it off. So let's keep calm. Let's keep calm and land that thing. Let's get off some basic attacks so we can get another shield. More basic attacks. Cool, we have a shield ready, so we dive in. Nope, shield didn't activate in that case. And we got Monk. Alright. Time's getting close. Let's go ahead and... Actually, he healed me up. So we'll take his heal. We won't abuse it by teleporting back.
Welcome back.
Let's see. What are we doing here? We're gonna try out that dude's build. That's right. Blade dash cooldown recharges when you are slow or when you're low health. And let's get you over the wall. No, he got out. 30 seconds till a well. Just saw Vala. Decent interrupt.
My wounds are mending.
Kerrigan coming around the back. I don't want that to happen. There we go. Kind of displaced her. Mid-jump.
Excellent work.
Alright. Create a zone if we can. Monk should be able to clean that up. But I'm out of mana. I think that's the first time this happened. Sweet.
Good kill.
Yeah, I could use some mana too. So let's go ahead and get topped off.
A bold plan.
Yeah, the E does feel good. I agree. But it's also really powerful ability. I mean, swapping places to me is a ultimate for one hero in
Best
Dota.
hurry.
Like, to put it on someone's basic abilities just sounds dirty. But the range is incredibly short, of course. Oh my goodness. Oh, maybe we can kill... Oh, no. He had a support, didn't he? My shield is still going. Shield's still going.
Go to the heating fountain. Stop the orders.
We must retreat. You favor.
Oh, no. Morales. I'm not used to Morales topping me off so darn quickly. Let's help out the tank.
Together we are strong.
What were we taking? We're taking... Oh, that's right. We want to fight in Hammer's range, everybody. Alright, and that reduces... Oh, wow, that's great. That's pretty powerful. Man, that's a lot to pay attention to. What a lengthy brawl. Alright, there's my shield, and by hitting people, yeah, God, that's great. Wow, on paper that did not tickle me as much as I. Oh, let's zone for. Yeah, my bad. Yeah, let's see if we can save up enough mana for a dash as soon as this is over. Okay, there's my shield. Let's see if we can get enough mana for a swap. Ah, whiff.
Killing spree.
The shield shoulder thing is pretty darn cool. I mean, I'm a little sad that, you know, it's not the full-blown Protoss thing, but it's got some character.
Our path is clear.
So my biggest thing.
Together we are strong.
So that's blade dash cooldown recharge 75% faster when I'm at low health. If I hit people, I reduce the cooldown of it, and my auto attacks reduce the cooldown of it. So, whoa, no. So basically, let's do it. Oh no! Oh. Oh well, at least Kerrigan was dumb.
I so enjoy watching.
I think we're gonna stick with that purifier beam though. I mean, yeah. Well. Oh. Yeah. I guess. That's tough.
This is the plan. It is destined.
All right.
We make a great team.
Let's go ahead and throw it out on Kerrigan. Yeah.
Double kill.
Ah. We're still going. I'm not sure where you were off to, Vala.
I approve.
All right,
My
let's
favor is yours,
let's
heroes.
gather.
Your enemies shall fall.
Oh, whoops. Whoops. Okay, not exactly where I want to be. Didn't really think that one through. Alright, it's starting to get a little busy down here, Monk. I'm blinded, so let's get me out.
I must
This fort
retreat.
should be our target.
Oh, yeah, you're right. StarCraft tank, right? Yeah, I'm not insane. Yeah, Monk's ruining it, for sure. Oh, from behind. Guess my biggest concern is displacing the Vala. Let's go ahead and get her. Yeah, that's a great. Oh, if I just fight on top. Oh, can I dodge it? No, I was still blinded, but I was dancing for half of it, so that's good.
I'll be back soon.
That was cool.
Killing
And then I just
spree.
fight on top of my own laser and
We
got
gotta
two.
capture this mercenary camp.
So what did that dude do here? Additional target. I don't think pulling half of a team this is gonna be as powerful as pulling just one. I guess we really are, you know, despite the damage that Burning Rage might bring, we really want to be activating our shield as much as possible below. Maybe we're putting too many points into it.
Bring this fort to ruin.
Oh. Oh, that's abilities. Abilities. Bala. Alright, we'll do 3. We're just focusing on having as many shields as possible. Oh, what's going on up here? Oh, we're really well grouped behind this boss. Oh, there, and I got myself another shield. I'm still going, I'm still going. Oh, the shields. Oh, the shield's about to wear off is what it's about to do. Actually, can I? Nope. Ah, inside that dude's house. Oh, right. Titan Killer? No. No, there's not enough on the enemy team. Let's do...
This one.
Oh. Okay. Alright, let's see if we can tank our butts off.
Keep eliminating.
Thank you.
It's getting rough.
Okay.
I'm pulling back for a bit.
Alright. Oh, Vala's here. Where'd she go? Oh.
Taro Tassadar. Our path is clear.
Alright.
Gather tribute. I must have it.
Okay. Tribs. Sounds like a good place to be. I got my laser.
It is destined.
Oh, nope, they're a little late, aren't they? Oh, Monk. You done embarrassed yourself there. I
Let's
think
grab
they're
a bird
right.
cap.
I see.
Yep. My hand switches over to arrow keys when I'm mounted up, so I can keep looking around.
You favor me.
Oh. Oh dear. Oh dear. I want to keep attacking though, because that's going to give me shields. Okay. Yeah. Granted, I'm going a full tank spec when I have 2 supports. Probably won't be doing this in the long run. Yeah, we can take a look though. Unless something stuns me and locks me over there. That'll be an embarrassing day. We got 2 dead though. Tribute's right here. It's gonna drag everyone over through the boss if we try to take that.
With honor, I lead.
Are they? Oh, that would have been cool. Alright. I don't think we're gonna gank anything here, guys. Alright, our boss is up. Oh, they're doing boss now. Oh, Hammer. Hammer, don't lead the way, Hammer. I cast it on the Tassadar. Oh, I want another shield. Two seconds off.
Let's take him out.
Really nice stim by the medic. Hammer was a bit wiggly and scared for the duration, so. Actually, it's a great little position. Nice. Nice. Incoming bottom.
We should attack here.
Let's see, coming up on level 20. Casting the target dies. That could be real cool. But I think we're gonna do Force of Will. And continue messing around with this. This as many shields as possible build.
Our path is clear.
Kinda digging it. I don't know. Still don't know about Triple Strike though.
Shall be weakened. Let them fall.
Maybe I should be taking abilities. Just kinda seems unlikely? I don't know. It feels like I'm putting it to chance that I'm actually gonna get hit by abilities. And they won't just be the things that take me out early on and get me down to 50% health. Oh, there. That's kind of a bad position.
The future is ours.
Well, they're gonna keep chasing, aren't they?
Thank you.
Okay, so Purifier Beam, don't use it on a character who has Blink or Vault. I think that's a simple enough rule. Should probably go get our own boss. Yeah, that sounds good too.
We ought to capture this mercenary camp.
My
Right.
curse subsides.
We'll use our dash to dodge. We'll slam when it comes. And whoop. Nice.
Let's grab a merc camp.
Oh, music's gone Zerg. We'll have to fix that. Not playing Zerg today.
We must attack.
2570.
Patriarchs will be pleased.
Boy, that's warp phase prism's expensive. Oh my. Okay, on to the Kerrigan. Oh no. We weren't gathered for that. Still, these mercenaries and the boss are going to give us great map control. I think we have a minute. I think we have a minute of time.
Together we
Next
are
to
strong.
Suppus Tony? Just taking down the wall to increase my space, but oh my goodness, Hammer. Oh, we're gonna need, I'm dead. Oh no. Hey, well, we'll get ourselves another shield before we're done. I've got another shield, guys. I've got one more. Ah. Oh well. Yeah, and Vala has increased
hope
basic
you can
movement speed,
hurry.
doesn't she? Certain builds can give her that. course, but... And then Kerrigan leapt. So maybe it really does come down to the mobility of the team. But mobility is going to help both of them, isn't it? Tough to say. Hammer's got the stim. Good target for it. Don't siege Hammer. People need to bring things to you. That Kerrigan can tank. Wouldn't mind popping back up, though. Oh, nice. Hammer's pretty darn good. As we ride in, let's see what seasoned marksman. Huh. Very different builds. Yep, I agree. I'd dismount, but I think it's already cleaned up. Do we want to do it?
Let's grab a
All right.
camp.
Whatever shows up, I'm gonna laser it. All right, there it is. First thing. All right, let's keep it going. I need more shields. Need more shields. Just a few more basic attacks. Nope. Okay. Oh, whoops. Where am I off to? Okay. Oop. Oh, I got it off. Guess that is a little mana expensive for me to be using that to dodge. Feels cool.
We have withstood this challenge. Let us
All right, nice. We got 10 seconds. Oh, we can totally take down that. Cool. What did he use to dodge to get out like that? Maybe he got pushed after landing? Oh, these guys want to do it. Oh, let's see if we can get that Kerrigan off of my squishies. Oh. Keeps going, doesn't it? Oh, no, I'm dead. I'm a dead man. Well, but no point in giving up as long as I have mana to get shields with.
Your killing spree is over.
Whew. No, this is not Hero League. No. No, dear me, no. No, this is quick match. This is second quick match of Artanis ever. Oh, you're right, Sternrook. All Valas do get movement speed. That's right. Though you do get more movement speed and more volts if you spec certain ways. All right. Ooh. I played earlier Heroes League with Artanis. It seemed to work for some people, but not for others. And well, that That's the understatement of the year, man. I feel like this Illidan, real good in certain hands, not so good in the hands of others.
No doubt.
All right, let's go. I might actually laser this thing if I could. Luckily they can't double boss us on the back of this. Alright, let's group. Let's group and end this thing. For we are the superior StarCraft team.
You favor me, friend.
All right, let's rock. Let's rock. Who is my target? It's Vala. I'll keep her running though. Kind of an interesting idea. Nope, I missed. Okay. Let's do it on Monk. I'm not falling below 50% though. All right.
Double kill.
That was very chaotic. I didn't feel like I don't feel like I was really responsible for whatever just happened there. Sweet. Nice. Oh, eye lasers.
Was there any question?
I can't laser anything but heroes. Good question though. Yeah. Sweet. Well, sadly, they're... Oh. Yeah, well, I mean, I won, so I feel great. Awesome. Sweet. I am getting invited to Gorath and Scott Johnson's group. So anyway, I mean, I'm out of time anyway, so that'll finish out solo Q&A today. I'm going to join this game, so I'll just keep streaming. But this is where I'll officially end solo Q at the 3-hour mark like we normally do.